Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wednesday show. It's the very first show of 2022, so God only knows what to expect. Make sure we got Mark over my left shoulder. Yep, all good, ready to go. So, been thinking a lot this week about how to evolve the Wednesday show. I mean, it's become really an institution. People are talking all over the country. It's really breaking out. And I think the key right now is to try to develop and move the show forward in a way that capitalizes on all the momentum we've created in 2021. So first off, I know you're all going to be very excited, but the next two Wednesday shows are going to be part 1 and part 2 of Nebraska vlog number 2. That's right. Next Monday, I'll be heading back to Nebraska to visit Mom and, possibly some other family members. And once again, we're going to vlog it. We're actually going to try to vlog it a little better, try to hit a lot of the stops along the way and kind of narrate what we're doing. Maybe we'll even have a little more chit chat with Mom. Obviously, she was very popular in the last show. So Mom's even got a new cat. Well, it's kind of a cat. So we'll check that out as well. And that'll be coming up the next two Wednesday shows. And then by that time, it's definitely going to be time to do another Wednesday live stream. So we'll probably do that about, 3 weeks out. So it's going to be kind of late this month. But the Wednesday show this year is going to be focused on life vlogging. That's right. Every week, you're going to find out what's been going on in my life. If there's anything interesting that happens, and it probably won't, I'll make sure to try to get some video of that, talk about that, etc., etc. So, should be fun. Now, for example, like this week, I didn't really think too much about it, but we discovered this week you probably can't read this properly, the fudge brownie M&M. These are not always that easy to find. These are delicious. You haven't tried fudge brownie M&Ms, that's the non-Vegas tip of the week. So, didn't really eat any other strange foods this week. Nothing particularly unusual that I can think of. Yeah. Still on the coffee. Got the Wednesday show coffee. Yeah. No. So the girlfriend tried alcohol again yesterday, and she hates it. She cannot tolerate alcohol at all, which is probably a good thing, if nothing else, not only have I found a potential life companion, but a designated driver. And that's pretty helpful all the way around. We have a number of people within our larger community and friends of mine who may conceivably watch this video who have been dealing with COVID this past week. This new variant seems to be spreading wildly and catching a lot of folks. So if any of you all are watching, certainly wishing you the best, hoping for a recovery and a easing of symptoms. And you're in our thoughts and prayers. And I know my viewers join me in those best wishes. So everybody stay careful out there. I do feel like there's a lot, I'm not going to go into science and politics and stuff too much, but I feel like there's a lot of science right now that says we may actually be getting close to the end of this thing. But I'm not a scientist, so hang in there. So the show this year going forward is really going to be kind of like our field trip show, but we'll kind of narrate the week. Even if it's just really sort of common things. I mean, I'm not going to show you going to work every day, but I might show you going to work, or at least arriving, departing, that sort of thing. I can't really vlog at work. They would, I'm sure, frown on that quite dramatically. But there are things like that we can do, and I show you around as I will do the next couple of weeks, and kind of show you around some of the places that I remember growing up, as well as some other interesting sites in and around my hometown. But we'll continue to do that as the weeks go on, and hopefully it will motivate me to go out and do something a little bit different. This should be a very eventful year. That's certainly my thoughts. So we will continue to narrate those events as they go along. Thank you to, we had a lot of positive response to last week's Vegas Weekly Year in Review. I apologize that it was 41 minutes long, but I know some of you actually sat through it all and got a lot of positive feedback on that, and I do appreciate it. I thought the 41 minutes were fairly well used. I could probably have edited out 5 or 6, but hey, we try to keep these shows relatively compact, but it doesn't always work out that way. So, yeah, so that's kind of how it'll go. I mean, this past week, just to kind of give you an idea, let's see, what would we would have been heading into the New Year's when we last touched base. I guess would have been the 29th. And I had 30th off. And did a lot of little chores around the house. Perhaps I'll show you the laundry room. That'll be exciting. Did some laundry, cleaned up around the house, got rested up for the week. New Year's Eve was insane around here. The temperatures were like in the mid-60s. Don't have video of that, but just imagine temperatures in the 60s. But with a forecast of heavy snow, or some snow at least, and ice and that sort of thing. So it was extremely busy at the store. Everybody had to get milk and bread because, you know, when it snows, you just kind of soak bread and milk and eat a lot of it, I guess. It's white. It's like snow. I don't know, something like that. So it was crazy busy, and it got very, very cold and has continued to be quite cold. We did get quite a bit of, shouldn't say quite a bit. We got a little bit of snow on Friday night. So it was a little bit slippery out. A little bit of ice had to be removed from the vehicle. Imagine me scraping ice. Which reminds me, I need to find my old ice scraper, because the little tiny one that I threw in the car that I found the other day is not cutting it for major de-icing operations. So, but and then New Year's Day was kind of slow at work because a lot of people called in, and yeah, it's one of those things. And I know there's a lot of people probably at work that are also sick, because everybody's sick, and it's not just the COVID, but certainly that's a big part of it. And now, and this is a good thing, but you know, a lot of people, the symptoms of this new variant seem to be mostly that of a bad cold. So what do you have? Do you have the cold? Do you have the COVID? Should you stay home? Shouldn't you? You could get tested, but you can't find a place to test you. So yeah. So there's going to be a lot of people staying home. I'm currently not sick. I mean, I'm kind of sick of people, so I could isolate for 5 days and not see any of y'all. But I'd probably still make a video. So, yeah. So it's kind of a long weekend, and Monday was very, very chill day around here. Tuesday, back to work, and yeah, I didn't really do anything, like I said, except the other day found these amazing fudge brownie M&Ms. You gotta have some of these. They're pretty awesome. I know, maybe we'll throw this into one of the vlogs, but I actually bought another one of those chicken parm things that was missing the chicken, like 6-8 weeks ago. So we'll check that out. Hopefully it'll actually have chicken in it going forward, and I can let you know what I think of that. But yeah, so this really is kind of a show about nothing, to paraphrase our friends at Seinfeld. But I kind of want to give you an idea of what's ahead, and I think it's going to be fun. And I think it'll be, I always kind of look forward to Mark and Liz's stuff at the trailer, even if it was just mundane stuff, taking the dog for a walk or cooking lunch or something. So hopefully I'll be able to do something halfway interesting through the week and show you, and instead of just tell you what happened in my life, and Like I said, should be an interesting year. So I hope you will follow along. All right, it's going to wrap up this rather unusual Wednesday show. The next 2 weeks should be exciting. And of course, every Vegas Weekly brings you all the hard-hitting Vegas news and information you need to manage your Vegas life. That's coming up on Saturday. Until then, I hope that you all have a great, lucky, and healthy week. We'll see you all again real soon. Bye-bye.